Yes, good evening all. Uh,
Good evening.
okay. Mohit sir, are you there? I was trying to connect with you right now.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm there.
Yes. So can you make me the host so that I can, divide the students at the same time? In case they need extra time, we can continue with breakout rooms or we can stop over there. And we can return back to the normal class. So yes, class, that's where we had discussed the example last time. You all wanted me to come up with the 10 or 11 points that we have discussed. And that's where we are having the points with us. Okay, that they are there on the screen. Yes. So how many of them? Let's wait for 1 or 2 more minutes. And then we divide ourselves into different groups. Okay. How many of y'all are having are not having laptops with you all right now? So that's where I'd asked sir to leave a message on the group. Can you all raise your hands? All those who are not having laptops with them.
Ma'am, I have, but right now I'm connected with through phone. So shall I connect through laptop?
Yes, connect with laptop. So that's a message I wanted.
Okay.
I had asked sir to drop on your
Okay,
group.
will do.
Because it's only with your laptops that you will, you will be able to get into a group. Else on the cell phones, you won't be able to do that. So till the time others join, essentially those who are having laptops but they have joined through their cell phones, please see to it that you all get connected with the laptops. Now those who don't have a laptop, still no issues. So probably those who don't have laptops, they will still continue to be in the class and they can have a group of their own. Right? So depending upon the number of students who are joining the class right now, we'll be having the groups.
Currently, it has 48 students, ma'am. I think including the you and matrix.
Myself and Mohit sir.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So 47 in all. 49 is the count that I can see. Okay, let's wait, or do I what you say? Do I lock the meeting and then we start?
Excuse me, ma'am. Before you going to start this brainstorming session, so could you please explain what exactly we have to do? Because most of the guys didn't understand what and how we do the brainstorming session.
Okay. So it's very simple. It's nothing but the actual what is brainstorming. 3 or 4 of y'all are coming together, okay, in a group. There is an event to be conducted in the college, that is an intercollegiate project competition. So that's where I discussed that each one of you have gone through at least one of the projects in your at your graduation level, right? And that's where with the projects that you have done, so what we are doing is within the city, so that's the area that we had decided last time. Within the city, you will be conducting an intercollegiate competition at graduation level itself, right? So different colleges from different streams, okay, they will be coming together. Or let us, if you all want, let us consider this as a BBA college. You are in an MBA course and you were in a BBA college where you came up with different specializations, right? So that's where you are going to conduct an intercollegiate competition. Now what has happened is 3 months prior to the date of the intercollegiate competition, the college has come up with a decision that they will be holding such a type of competition. Now what you are supposed to do, you are trying, before we come up with a process map as such, right? Like what will be the entire procedure that we will be following so that you see to it that the event is a success. right? So that's the goal that you have to achieve. And for that, how do you achieve that goal? For that, that's what we discussed, that we will be having different committees that will be formed. Each of the committees will be having certain activities to be conducted. Then there are different functional departments within the college with which we will be interacting with. We will be having certain inputs from them. And that's where each and every activity or committee will have certain output that will be decided. Then once everything is done, there is an entire sequence of activities that has to be chalked out, right? Now, when deciding on the sequence of activities, essentially you are going to decide the time duration within which one activity has to get over, right? So now those who are from engineering background and those who have handled projects or have listened to project, so that's where CPM and PERT is, that's where it comes into the picture. Those who are not, don't worry. So everything has to be conducted in a given time, otherwise it will have an impact on the essentially next activity that will be coming up with sequence in the sequence. Then point number 6, control points. How are you going to have control points? At what stage will these control points be there? How are you going to check whether each and activity that you have identified to be carried out in a given time and in an efficient manner? Okay, so how are you going to check each of the activity? In case there are any discrepancies, then what are the solutions that you will be coming up with? So that's where for each and every activity as such, there will be certain inputs that you will be requiring. So you have to identify which departments from you will be taking these inputs. And sorry, it's inputs required and output desired. Okay, it has come twice. And then, yes, I have missed out on one of the points. How are you essentially going to carry out? How is the communication flow will be within these activities and the committees that activities that you will be conducting and the committees that will be taking care of the activities? And then detailing was the last point. So you have to decide to what details you have to identify each and every of these activity as such, right? So that's where we will be doing the brainstorming session, right? So you will be coming together in the breakout room in a group of 5, right, where these points are there. You have already taken down, you can take a pic of this. Then in business process mapping steps, what are the steps that we follow? You identify the problem. Now this is not a problem, but you have to identify what is that you are going to achieve, what is the objective for which you are mapping the steps, right? Then you do the brainstorming amongst yourself as to how the activity will start. Okay, then you figure out the boundaries, right? Now the boundary, the geographical boundary as such for our event is the city in which you have graduated. So let us consider this city as Pune. And then determine and sequence the steps. So draw basic flowchart symbols and all these things will come up later. Let us look into the first 4 steps. Okay, so that's where this will be a practical example on which we will be working with. Is that okay? So, and any other thing that you want me to discuss as such? So as in how you are doing the brainstorming. Okay, so that's where probably 20 minutes I give to each of the groups. Okay, now what happens when you go in a breakout room? Over here, when I'm speaking, everybody is able to listen to me. When you go in a breakout room, you will view only 5 of you all will be there, right, with your respective names, and you can speak with each other as if you are sitting in a round table conference, right? And you all can jot down the points. Any one of you can jot down the points. Yes. Any query? 2 participants have raised their hands. Yes.
In chat box, it's mentioned only no. What is that? No.
So that they don't have a laptop. That's what they have mentioned. No. Okay. Now those students who don't have the laptops with them, probably what they can do, they won't be able to enter into the breakout room, but essentially they will be part of the session. So that can be treated as one group. Is that okay? Now, 20 minutes I'll be giving you in breakout rooms, And then each of the groups will be coming out with whatever whatever the steps they have thought of with respect to the steps, they will be coming out and they will be discussing the same. Is that okay? At the same time, when you are there in the breakout room, I myself will be preparing my own points in an Excel sheet, which I will be sharing with you in the end of the session. So it could be that even I am getting value addition, I have missed out on some of the points, or you have. So let's learn together from this. Okay, so 56, so in a way 54 participants. That's where I will lock the meeting now. Okay, yes. Any more queries? 3 participants have raised their hands.
Ma'am, that means you are in our team, na? So they are
No,
going in
I
a
am not there.
conference.
I am all alone. Is that okay?
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Fine. So, and even if those who are there in the class who have not entered the breakout room, they can speak amongst themselves, no issues. Others won't be able to listen to you because they are separated. Is that okay? So yes, if you all haven't experienced the breakout rooms, let's do that right now. Mohit sir, again, I'm not able to see the option over here. I think when we started with the meeting, I could see that. Yes, I can see the option here. So total 55 participants, we can have 11 rooms as such. I'll say assign automatically and create. Okay, how many of you all are not having laptops? Can you raise your hands? So accordingly, I'll be creating a group of 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15. Oh my, that's a big number. 16, 17. Okay. 16, 17 participants. So essentially you will be out of, so that's where 40 of them. So I can be having, okay, I can be having 8 groups. Okay. Eight or 7 groups. Okay, so there you go in your breakout rooms, and that's where you can start. It's 8:20. Yes, I give you all 20 minutes.